Right then, so I think that this video is probably going to annoy quite a few people, but I've got a lot of evidence for what I'm about to show and what this is all about to expose, if I'm being completely honest. People aren't going to like it, but this is all facts. This is all out there. So, yeah, let's get right into it. I believe that Daniel Dubois is a cheater, and I believe that he's had some fight fixing in his career. So, look, let's just get right started with the Filip Hrgović fight, and have a look at this headbutt counter that we've got here. Yeah, let's get right into this and stop all the talking, and let's have a look at the dirty fighter in Daniel Dubois and the cheater, who's arguably the most dirty fighter in boxing that we've got right now, and that is Daniel Dubois. Let's have a look here then. So, bang, putting his head right into Filip Hrgović in that second round. And let's be real as well, Filip Hrgović was winning this fight early on against Daniel Dubois. Then Daniel Dubois came back into it, headbutting his way, and eventually scored a stoppage win against Filip Hrgović here. But yeah, that's not just it though. We still got another 4 minutes 18 left of this video. So there we go, and literally smothering his head into Hrgovic's. And again, as we see right there, Hrgović hits him, and then Dubois comes right back up, and it's clearly planned. Daniel Dubois is wanting to position his head in that position in order to take a bit out of Hrgović. It's very clearly intentional, and the more and more we see this video, you know, people will start to notice. So it was clearly intentional. And this one, in my opinion, is one of the worst ones and the most obvious one that this is done on purpose. Like, this properly proves my point. Okay, let's go. Okay, look, you can see Daniel Dubois trying to literally position his head on that center line where Hrgovic's head is. And again, well, before he's throwing that hook, I don't want to do that. And bang. If that didn't happen, then that would have been so much better. Let's have a look again. Look. Bang. There. And then he's about to come up. Bang. I can't believe not enough people are calling him out on this. The amount of times he's literally won every single round. And that's a blatant one as well. That is unbelievable. And then there he's, honestly, here we go again. Hrgović said with a jab, and that is obvious as well. Finds the opening, there comes the headbutt. It's dirty boxing. It is very, very, very dirty boxing. If you're doing it this amount of times, it's not done by accident. This is very clearly... There's so much more I've got on this whole topic as well. It's not even just this. This is the fourth headbutt in the fight. In 3 rounds. He literally there positioned his head and then came round with the hook. There, bang, headbutt there. And then, yeah, came round with the shot. Here we go again. Jab. Hook to the body. That's blatant. He's literally trying to put his head into Hrgovic's and just try and smother Hrgovic's head there or something. Smother his head right into Hrgovic's. What is going on there? What is going on? People aren't going to like this at all. But honestly, this is bad. Hey, we're still in the 3rd round here as well. And again, ducking onto that one. And then, look here. He's lit this. And no one can tell me that this is an accident. No one can tell me that this is an accident. Like, it's not even a coincidence at this point that it keeps on happening. Like, Hrgović ain't doing anything. Dubois just positioning his head. And it's literally, every time he does it, it's literally lining up Dubois' next big hook coming in around. This is literally the only reason why Dubois had success in the early part of the fight, is because he was setting up his head and then bang, in comes the hook. That is 6 times already in this fight. Look, here we go. Tries to open up the cut. Bang. You can't tell me it's not dirty. You can't tell me he wasn't trying to fight dirty here. Like, it's clear and obvious Daniel Dubois was trying to fight dirty. He is a dirty fighter. He is a dirty fighter. And then, there's going to be a load of British media and stuff out there who, deny all this and say, oh, it's only an accident. It's just a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's not an accident. This was very clearly part of the plan. How come it's literally all come in this like this? How come it's all similar as well? How come it's happened this amount of times? Opening up the cut confirms something as well. That, that Dubois wanted to try and rough him up and fight dirty. That was the plan to win this fight. Because he knew it would be difficult to get into range. So going with their head. That's what he was doing. That's why Dubois, it's a big reason why he won this fight. And the cut there as well. And again, comes around. Comes up. That one wasn't too bad. But again, he is playing dirty with the head. He is playing dirty with the head though. You can still see. Again, it is fishy, isn't it? And again, trips there. But yeah, comes right in with the head though, up and yeah, the head positioning. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's there. We're already at 10 and we're 7 minutes into the video. Let's get on to the next thing. Okay. Right, here we go. This is now the Alexander Usyk one. I remember how everyone was saying, oh, it wasn't a low blow. Daniel Dubois was robbed. Look, I'm going to admit, at first, I thought it was a body shot. If you look back at the low blow in slow-mo, it wasn't a body shot. It was a low blow. But anyway, let's have a look here at the amount of low blows that Daniel Dubois landed on Alexander Usyk in the fight anyway. Let's have a look. Here we go. Around there, the hook. Bang. Again, we see that he's looking low as well. And, people might say the belt's high. There's something here to show it's not as well. Yeah, again, the rest pointing. The belt isn't even high. If anything, Dubois' belt's higher than Usyk's. Look, if anything, Dubois' belt there is higher than what Usyk's is. The British media, some British fans, actually annoys me. God. Long way there. Oh, that's a blatant low blow in the 4th round. That is a blatant low blow. It's below the belt as well. It's below the belt. Either people are saying that Usyk's belt was high. It's below the. It's clearly below the belt anyway. Bang! Yeah, exactly. Low blow. And then looking low, hand there. Yeah, he's looking low. And there we go. There's the low blow that people were moaning about. It's clearly a low blow. It is a low blow. Look at me. He was literally looking there the whole time. It was building up to the low blow. It was the whole low blows before. It was leading up to it. We saw it earlier on as well. Again, yeah. We saw that. Hand on the top of the head of Usyk there. It was all leading up to it. It was all leading up to it. Never forget the football is swelling out. All leading up to that. Again, there. There. Again, a low blow. It's very clearly not a body shot. Usyk's got his elbows above his body. literally on his body there, so it can't be hit. So he's looking low. It's clear from that clip. The amount of low blows that Usyk actually shrugged off in this fight. The amount of low blows he actually shrugged off. And he still came back and made Dubois quit in this fight.
That was close to being low as well.
Yeah, exactly. You even heard the commentator say there, that was close to being low.
To the bottom. But every second of our weight.
Again. A low blow. Again. Jesus Christ. Again, look here, a low blow. Basically right on the back. And again, 6th round. That is a blatant low blow there. What are we watching? What are we looking at here? It's clearly being set up to take something out of Usyk. And Usyk took these low blows like a champ. I'm not going to lie. He took them like a champ. The amount that he's being hit with. Honestly. And he literally shrugged literally all them off apart from one. Apart from one, he shrugged all of them off. Even after the incident, he's still looking for it. Still looking for it. Usyk's, look, his elbows are protecting his body and he's gone low. Dubois gone low. Usyk's defending his body very, very well, and Dubois is looking low as well. He's looking below the body. You can tell by how his head is. And yeah, again, jamming his head right into Usyk's in the clinch. A low blow there in the 7th round. Usyk's literally having to try and block as well. Usyk's defending his body. People say, that's a body shot. No, it's not even a coincidence at this as well. Same thing as I was saying about the headbutts. Not even a coincidence at this point. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I just think it's dodgy. I think we've seen that there. Seen what we needed to see there. I've still got one more thing. Though. That's the funny thing. We all remember the Kevin Lerena fight. We all remember that. Daniel Dubois versus Kevin Lerena. Co-main event to Fury versus Chisora. 3. Yeah. Where Dubois got knocked down 3 times all in one round in that first round. 3 times he got dropped in that round. And then the bell got rang 12 seconds early. And look at what the WBA say as well here. Because it was for like the WBA regular belt at the time. It is critical to note that in bouts governed by the WBA rules, 3 knockdowns in the same round automatically end the bout by TKO. So why wasn't the fight stopped? Why wasn't the fight stopped? Because it's fight fixing. Kevin Lerena wasn't meant to win that fight. He wasn't supposed to win. He did win the fight. If we're going off the rules, Kevin Lerena beat Daniel Dubois. WBA rules also specify that the bell cannot save a fighter in any round. And the bell saved Dubois in that fight. That is fight fixing. That's on Frank Warren. That's just on, it's on Daniel Dubois. It's on everyone involved in that event. Daniel Dubois got away with too much here. He's a cheater and a fight fixer at the same time. Both of them. It's too dodgy at this point. None of this is a coincidence. The amount that's happened, what I've shown in this video. So, I don't know what else is meant to be said. All the proof has been shown. Everything has been shown. There we go. That is it. That's all I have to say on this matter now. There we go. That's it. Dubois is a cheater.